before we go beyond the survey, the first thing is I think so far the president probably hasn't heard. Maybe we need to repeat it more forcefully for him to hear that he's part of the criminal syndicate at the Jubilee House. The president is certainly part. Look, all this corruption cannot happen without the president's involvement. Look, even Manasseh did this thing about Zoom Lion, the spraying. When schools were being shut down, the time of the corona virus, the pandemic broke, schools were being closed and we're going to come back after 3 months. What was the need for the spraying? You follow Manasseh's story, it lands on the president's desk. Other stories land on his desk, PDS and the rest. So the president, we have to say with all the energy we can master that he's part of that criminal syndicate. And that, look, we will not take this from him. He has to just step down.
Is it not the case that
you are
looking for swifter action and the president will use a process that is not as swift as you want? And will that warrant and justify your saying he's a part of this
the president
criminal syndicate in the Jubilee House?
He's not interested in any process because in opposition, okay, we can Google it, I'm sure viewers know. He said he will use the Anas principle when the president was coming to office, and that's why I voted for him, okay, with alacrity. He said he was going to use the Anas principle. He wasn't going to use this adversarial system. No, Anas principle. And what's the Anas principle? Private investigations. So the president should tell you and I, how many Anas principles has he used since he came? An abysmal failure.
In fact,
so this is a 419.
In fact, Anas has become an endangered species within his regime.
Excellent.
His Anas's security has been compromised largely. Anas is one of his right-hand men has been killed.
Ahmed Swale.
And the investigations have been very slow.
Yes. Pussyfooting on the investigations, right?
But the president is not the police to do that. So is it fair to get at him the way you have done?
Oh, Sam, fair? Fair is an understatement. We've given him all the opportunities in this world to do us right, but he has refused. He has refused. Elsewhere, the president would have even said, look, I will superintend over these investigations myself. But he's not bothered. You look, Sam, we've placed you.
President superintending over an investigation?
Yes, superintend because you say every day.
You will be the same person to complain that is not due process.
Oh, no. Who will complain about this? Hey, when it comes to corruption, we all know. Like you said, you converted the Auditor General's billions into dollars. So you got 6 billion. But like the Ghana one is 48 billion. What is he doing? Didn't he end up sacking Domlevo when Domlevo was going after Osafu Mafu? When the evidence was very clear, he sacked Domlevo, right? So the president has to understand that, look, he has failed us. He has practiced 419 on us. He should go. We can't take that for him. He should just resign.
That comparison you make, what can the president do to the Auditor General now? So that if Domlevo was issuing surcharges and disallowances and he was getting money back, and this Auditor General has simply refused. It is taking people like you, Occupy Ghana, and now the Citizen Coalition, the GII, all of them coming together. Now I hear they have actually a plan to go to his office. I don't know what else